Okay, so when we're talking in terms of the leave it and out commands, leave it is what you want you cannot have, and out is what you have I want back. So out is basically reactive. She has an object, you tell her to drop it. Leave it is proactive. She wants an object, you tell her to ignore it. So when we start introducing this behavior, what we do, stay there, Les, is we have objects that the dog wants, and she's queued up on the food already. These big giant beef chunks. So now I'm going to smell like a rancid, salty beef factory. I'm going to correct her for her failure to stay. Right? Mm-hmm. So she's all gung-ho about the food. So this is one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of using food in training. But since we're here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the object, one in each hand. And she's had this. Good girl. Here. Sit. Good. I'm going to show her that I have one in each hand. In order to access, yes. Good girl. Nope. Yes. Nope. Here. Sit. Stay. Instead of fixating on my hand, she needs to look me in the face. And she's dithering back and forth. Good girl. Yes. Okay. And I'm going to deliver remotely. I don't want her thinking right hand, right pocket. Good girl. Now you notice she's fixating more on my left hand. Good. You remember this. We did this a long time ago when you were a baby. Right? She's not allowed to volunteer behaviors. She's not allowed to down. So I'm going to continue to ignore that behavior. Eventually I'm going to correct it because I did tell her to stay. Out. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Nope. Ear itch. Yes. Okay. Good dog. And basically that's how we lay the foundation for leave it. Chew it up there, pumpkin. So eventually the dog understands that the access to the object is through eye contact. That's when we start actually giving the dog, or giving the behavior a name, leave it. Once the dog starts understanding, we put the object where the dog can access it, leave it. Claire. Good. Heel. And I'm going to make her button hook it up here. And she already knows it's a trap. She's hanging back. Up here, Les. Out. Leave it. Now the reason I gave the out is delivered as a correction, and the reason why is because she was trying so desperately to make contact with it, dropping her head and scurrying forward. She's sliding back. I don't know if there's, most of it is because the ground is slick. Hey, here. Nope. Here. Good. Good girl. Now normally, after we've told the dog to leave it, we don't allow them to access the object on their own. So I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to ask her to do something else. Good girl. Something easy. Kennel. Here. Good girl. Right? And see how she's fixating on my the drool, the whole 9 yards. That's because someone's using way too much food with this dog. Access is through eye contact. Yes. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Good. Okay. Right? Good pup. So then when we get her to the point to where she's finally understanding that leave it is something she has to respond to.